the American League's nuts. Like,
I know.
we'll talk about the Cleveland Guardians first, because they were one of the other teams that, that division, the AL Central, came down to the wire just like another division in that American League. We'll talk about that, but I got this video of the Guardians after they won the division and they beat the Rangers. They gave, first of all, for me covering the Rangers all year, seeing those last two games, those are hard. I know the Rangers weren't making the playoffs anyways, but those are two heartbreaking losses. Hit, pitch, and then a walk-off in the 10th. I mean, my God, dude. Like,
yeah, man. Dude, yes. That is, that's rough. And imagine if it was playoff hopes on the line and that's how they ended their season. Oh, that would be horrible.
Like, oh my God, dude. I mean, I know I did a segment today for the Rangers and Astros missing the playoffs. And, dude, that was I was like, oh God, it's tough. But this is Cleveland celebrating, and they had their backs against the wall. Last time we were on the pod together talking about this Guardians team, and we talked about them throughout the season. You liked them at the beginning of the year, and then they were 15 and a half games back in the All-Star break. They come back. Largest division comeback in MLB history.
Insane, bro.
Crazy, dude.
I cannot wrap my head around that. Like, you just don't know how crazy that is.
Yeah, you know how crazy.
Fifth, they were in third place. They weren't even in second place. They were in third place. As much as I want to give credit, and I did pick the Guardians to be up in the standings, in the beginning of the year, I want to say it's more of a Tigers collapse. Like, if they just win games, there's no way that Cleveland even gets that close. I mean, Detroit had at least like two 10-plus losing games in a row. Like, they had consecutive
10-game losing streaks. You can't have
10
that.
games. You can't have that. Like,
No.
They came out of the All-Star break. They lost 11 out of their first 12. Like, you just can't have that. Like, they had a horrible record out of the second half. Don't remember off the top of my head, but I know they had a rough patch. So, hey, but congrats to Cleveland, man. They deserve that, and I don't care about them anymore because we beat them. So I don't feel as bad.
Yeah, but you want to hear how crazy that locker room was?
I'm down.
I got the video real quick.
Let's hear it, dude. Let's hear it.
It's nuts.
Let me tell you guys something. Everything that you've been through, everything that we had to go through together, think about that to get to this point. And we ain't anywhere near freaking
No way.
I couldn't be more proud of every single person in this room for continuing to believe, continuing to freaking work, continuing to freaking win. Let's keep it freaking going.
That's great.
Also,
that's awesome.
I know I brought up the Rangers game earlier, but this crazy stat I forgot to mention. Cleveland clinched the AL Central with a walk-off hit by pitch versus the Rangers, a historic first since 1920.
Wow. Really? That's crazy. That is crazy.
The Elias Sports Bureau. That's my source.
Nice. That's pretty cool, actually. That is a great stat.
I brought it up and I just had this stat laying here and I'm like, I completely forgot to read that. Like
you gotta use it, dude. That's awesome. That's a great stat. I love that.
But man, dude, I don't know what to say. I mean, I agree, man. I think it was more about the Tigers kind of blowing it. But like,
talk to me, baby. Talk to me nice. I'm from another world, baby, yeah. Broadway paradise. They think I'm way too cold, cause I put my